That's such a nuanced thing to understand. As I
Man.
say, that's such a nuanced thing to even begin to understand what you just said. But
Yeah.
we might start it from right here.
Yeah.
I had to start that joint. Tell me the one about the black billionaire.
The one about the black billionaire. The black billionaire. Um,
So Kanye dropped off the White Lives Matter shirts. I don't know what it said on the front. What did the front say?
I don't know. I thought it was blank.
No. He said that there was something on the front. There was more to the shirt.
I thought that was the thing. Was the disappointment was that the front didn't have anything to
Oh,
add
well,
to it. Let's
let's see what it was because
let's
alleged,
see the information.
according to Rizla Islam, he said there was something on the front. So before I
Mm.
speak out of turn,
Google will not autocomplete this for me.
that lets you know something. They don't want any parts of it.
Right? Like I have to type the whole thing in.
So, but the shirt he allegedly after the backlash had his someone who worked for him dropped him off on Skid Row. So now Skid Row is full of these shirts. And it is good he gives back to the community that he's taken so much fashion inspiration from.
Yeah.
I'll say that. You've been dressing homeless for the past 5 years, and I don't see you get. You helped a lot of people with jobs, but the dude who dances with the cardboard over there on La Brea by the Roscoe's, I have not seen you help that nigga.
Yeah, no. I man, why would you give them to the homeless people?
You're gonna get them in some weird situations, man.
Yes, absolutely. Because
They don't. I listen. Skid Row politics is separate.
yes, I mean it's not even funny.
But man, random people driving down streets or wanting to assist or what have you.
yes, but
Listen,
not
stop
getting
acting-
money because of
Right. And stop acting like you all aren't who you are. You're humans. You are who you are. You're flawed people. If I see the homeless dude with the White Lives Matter shirt, he's not getting anything from me. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, my nigga. I'm gonna go deliberately out the way to give somebody else in your face.
It feels weird. It does feel weird.
It
I mean,
feels
here's the
weird.
thing.
Well,
now I'm in the know that Kanye West get handed
right?
it
No,
out
no,
to
no.
you. I mean,
I say that, but if I was not in the know,
Yeah.
had I been blind in the situation, let me get this straight. I'm not gonna go deliberately now. I'm not looking to go back to LA and make sure I discriminate against all my people who were subjected to this Gap project or whatever the hell he's doing.
Man. Yeah, like I mean, he's gonna potentially cause issues. Like it could be dangerous for them.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I know people are gonna be like, that's such a rare thing. The statistics on that are so low. Understand if one person has something happen to them off of the strength of that, that's too many.
Yeah.
Even one. And with the just sheer numbers game, at least 7 of y'all gonna get beat the fuck up. I want you to know there's gonna be at least 7 homeless people getting beat the fuck up by some 19-year-old kids who don't be on the internet like that and don't know that Kanye dropped those shirts off.
Right. Man.
I said 19-year-old that don't be on the internet like that. What kind
Yeah, I
of
was
freak
about
of
to say
nature
from
did I create
like-
hypothetically?
And then what's it called when they go on the leave out from Amish?
from Amish, oh yeah. When they go out and go to the world.
Yeah,
I forgot what it's called.
Oh man, it's something.
Watched a whole documentary about that.
Yes.
You too? About the 16-year-old girls who went away like into town?
I seen something. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
the same one, but I've seen that before. It's like
Yeah.
what the girls did and what the guys did, and if they came back or if they stayed
Stayed out, yeah.
Yeah.
You think you could have grown up in Amish?
Oh, I kind of grew up in Amish.
Let's talk about it. And peace to my nigga smoking fat doinks and Amish.
Amish.
Man. Fucking fat doinks and Amish, y'all.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
You kind of. Well, let me let me keep it a bean. I went to where you're from. Well, not like the place, but where you grew up.
Yeah.
And it's Amish, my nigga.
It's Amish.
It's Quaker Oats.
To the city, it is. It's
let
humble.
me tell you, I'm a city slicking nigga. This is Quaker Oats.
It's humble, but where I'm from, I mean, at some point, I from a little 500.
She called that bitch humble, like Little House on the Prairie.
It's like, it's population 500, something like that. The little one is.
You're the quintessential like success story. It's like, yeah, small little old town. You know, you transverse those tribulations, and that's how you got tea.
Okay.
Sweet old tea.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't Amish like that. We definitely had.
Shit was Amish.
we had electricity. Oh, yeah. We did not have central heating there. So,
I want to tell y'all right now, and I don't care if you don't want me to expose this. She has a whole separate AC system for like the first floor and a half of this castle, and there's a whole separate AC system for the upstairs. So like the heater can be on downstairs, and there's a whole different thermostat for downstairs. And then there's a whole different one for upstairs. In fact, I think this is so much taking advantage that there's probably like 72 downstairs and 73 right here. Nuance. Life's about, man.
Right. I mean, look, and that leads me into my segue of this. Every day you got to take a moment of gratitude, you know what I mean, and be thankful, because I did not have central heating there.
So you're being funny, but actually,
I am being serious. I'm being serious.
That's a practice I've been implementing. I've been journaling a little bit, and just like, the 3 things that you're grateful for. Like, the gratitude is important, and that, though I'm being funny, also humble beginnings. Not as humble. Way more people. Way more people, but getting still humble. Not having central heating. I can't remember that though.
Not having central heating there.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
Yeah,
I can't remember that.
It sucked, but it's not like, there's the people definitely have grow up and exist 1,000 times worse.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. From both of our situations, but both of our situations also weren't normal.
No, no.
They also weren't great situations, guys.
No, such is life.
Yeah, such is life. The nuance of that was like, not a great situation, but even in that, like, man, we both had absurd upbringings.
Yeah.
And then it's like, that little nuance, like, man, at least I had my AC was rocking.
Right.
My AC was rocking most of the time, man. I can remember that most of the time. Like, electricity was good, like 90% of the time. Electricity was on 90% of the time.
Like summer, you had a good inside time in summer. Like you were able to be cool.
What age?
I say anywhere from like 9 to 14.
Yeah, 9, man, that's crazy. You said 9 to 14.
I'm just trying to think when I lived where I lived with no central heating.
Yeah, but see, y'all were in a house, right?
We were in a house.
Yeah, we were in apartments, so that's got to be a thing. It had to be.
Yeah. It's built that way.
See, that's the
with
thing.
and without.
We always have the perception that if you were in a house, like, oh, you balling, no matter how bad that bitch is. If you're in a house, like, oh, that's what it is. It's black children. You don't have any understanding of that, or renting or owning, and you're not involved really in the process. Your name might get used for some shit, but you're not involved in that.
Yeah, process. Right.
I'm not saying I'm not
Oh,
I'm not that black.
Man, and that happens.
I was saying I'm not that black, but I was. I'm not
you see it around
that
you.
level black. But I was like a man right there. I watched that happen, and Luckily, my mother's from another country and did not do none of that shit, because I don't even think she knew she could.
Right.
I don't even think that she knew that she could do shit like that.
Yeah. She would.
Here's the thing. You can't do things like that. So y'all should stop, black people.
Right, man. Please stop.
I'm not that kind of black.
Don't have your child. Like, if you
I'm bootleg cable black, but I'm not. See, I'm not. She got cable in my name black. I'm bootleg cable black.
Yes. There you go. Yeah. Bootleg cable. We had.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clean name also.
Also, name clean, cable, bootleg, like Wayne had, Wayne had every time.
We did. We had a house, but here's the thing. Let me tell you something. Let me give today numbers. Here we are in the year 2022, year of our Lord, and our house where we lived at, was $22,000.
I thought you were gonna say square feet. Like, humble beginnings, my goddamn ass. Where did you come from?
$22,000 a whole house was.
What do you mean in total?
Yes, cash. $22,000.
What did y'all pay in coin? What the fuck is
no cash money dollars?
In what year?
And we moved there when I was I was going to third grade, so I was going about 8, so it had to be 1998.
Listen,
1997.
I want y'all to hear this. There's certain toys, right? When they're so grandiose on the shelf, and you see the box, and you're like, man, that's a big toy, and it's really nice. And then the price hits you like that. Like, that's a $75 toy. Why is it $20? And it's like, because it needs 14 triple D batteries, and it does not come with it. That's what the central heat and air was for y'all. It's like, no, some assembly required. It's like, don't come and think you're good. You bought a Lunchable house. You bought a Lunchable house. Don't think you're
it
done.
Came with the gas heaters. They were built in, you know.
Yeah, don't think you're done just because you bought it. Like,
it came with the glass heaters, and it came with windows to which you could buy an AC unit to put in. Please and thank you.
Yep. Some assembly required.
Yeah, and that was it. It was only some. It did come with a ghost also, so bonus Jonas.
See, you'd say that, and people think that we're like we watch Ghost Hunters.
Yeah, no.
And I hate those people, and I'm sorry if you're into that shit, because I don't. I couldn't tell you that I believed in ghosts until I had a weird instance with you. Mm-hmm. With you. Yes. I'm not even going to tell you on this podcast, because this is the first one. It'd be a waste. Yeah. And you're not going to believe it anyway.
You're not going to believe it.
And you'd insult my intelligence and integrity by not believing it. So I'd rather wait until we build more rapport with each other so that I can really tell you how much I did not believe in that shit. And then how much that night justified for me to be terrified.
Yes. Right?
You fucking terrified.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so, do what you have to do out there. Thumbs up, subscribe, whatever is going on.
Let me tell you.
Whatever the positive thing is.
If this makes it to episode 100, we'll tell that story.
There you go. Boom, boom, boom.
Matter of fact, if it makes it to 666.
Okay, well, let's see. I mean, we're gonna lose them by 666.
We're gonna gain them by 943.
It's the bounce back.
That's the bounce back episode. I'm really gonna get my first win at episode 735, and then the second win at 1114. That's just how I usually work.
I mean, yeah, no, that was a wild experience. But hear me this.
Hear you this.
Hear you this.
Hear you this.
I would
You were also outside a lot.
Yeah, I would.
So you had a house and you were outside a lot in the country. Humble beginnings. That's really cute. So let's talk about it.
It sounds like a Little House on the Prairie.
I told you that's what I said. So I want to talk about it. That segues perfectly into the point that I didn't want to bring up outside of the podcast. I feel like this is the best place. You were never a child, and most black people weren't. I myself was never really a child either. You have to grow up early. Being a black child, man or woman, especially if you have brother or sister, like any of that shit, it's like, yeah, you got to grow up real fast now. You have to take care of yourself, other people, all that. And depending on who your parent is, you might not be involved in grown shit, bad credit score. You never know. I say that to say, I still found time in the midst of like Fed raids and like guns in the face to watch cartoons. Where the hell were you? Where the hell were you when cartoons were coming on? Because I asked her about cartoons that everyone knows. Everyone knows. And she's so confused by the thought of some of these. Yeah, it's the chair. It's alright. It's either breaking or...
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Whatever, man, you know?
Whatever's clever, you know?
If it has to break, it has to break, man.
Yeah,
but you're always very confused by what any of these cartoons mean.
Yeah.
And I'm talking the classics. Johnny Bravo.
No.
You don't know nothing about it?
No.
Johnny Bravo. Dexter's Lab.
No, it didn't. No.
Ed, and Eddie. Now, I'm going our era. That happened in the 90s, early 2000s when we were children. So I'm kind of confused on that. More so confused by, like, being a child younger than that. I watched all the old Hanna-Barbera, as I'm sure a lot of you did. When you don't have cable, you're watching whatever's on TV. It's fucking what? Flintstones, Scooby Doo. I mean, even when you do have cable, because Boomerang was the only thing popping for a minute before Cartoon. It was just Boomerang.
What's Cartoon?
Cartoon is where it spawned. It was Cartoon Network, and it was a segment on Friday, and they would spawn a lot of like cartoons they were trying out, and that would eventually become cartoons. So like Johnny Bravo and Dexter's Lab was on there, and they'd show shit like that. And they'd have them in prime slots, but they would also show like the best ones there. Courage the Cowardly Dog, all that fun shit. Courage, man, come on, Courage. You know nothing about Courage.
No.
Billy and Mandy, Grim Adventures with Billy and Mandy.
No.
These are.
I could tell you.
But more so, I have the affinity for the '60s Hanna-Barberas that you don't know, because like your parents know them. You know, this is a generational thing. Like Flintstones, Scooby Doo, Snagglepuss, Yogi Bear, Manila Gorilla.
Flintstones probably, but I can't even say I watched literally. I remember liking the Flintstones movie, but my granny would put Flintstones
on. Fire
on.
Movie, you understand? It's a fire movie.
She would put it on. Like, if it got late, you know, you start putting your feet up and closing up the book and Flintstones on.
They're coming out with the new one, you saw, right? I told you that it's going to be in the future.
Is it going to have whatchamacallit?
Going to be in the future.
Huh. Like a new cartoon or a new live action?
No, live action.
Are they going to have Dan in it again?
I believe it's going to be.
Alive?
Oh, I don't know. I hope so, man, because he was the best. He was perfectly. He is Fred Flintstone. He's so
aged now. I don't know if he could.
I haven't seen him. Is he?
Yeah, he lost weight. He lost weight.
Some people losing weight ages them. Some people's jolliness lays in being plump.
Yeah, because you look jolly. They say you look jolly,
you
like
look
Santa.
A little jovial. Then you thin out. Yeah, I'm looking at Little Tales from the Crypt.
No, not at all. Yeah. It's musky. You gotta, that's the thing. Is if you lose weight, that's why it's so important for me. Like in my weight loss journey, to go about it and try to have muscle. Because I don't want to just look when people get controversial, skinny. Like when you get like weight loss surgery, no hot take here, but a lot of times just because it's so fast, your
body doesn't have time to catch up to it, and what it is you're not replacing where the fat was with muscle. So I haven't seen Dan, but I'm sure you look good, Dan.
So I don't know how he lost it, but that but shout out, he's still here.
If it is live action, I hope they do use Dan. Because I did love that movie, and I don't usually like live actions of cartoons. I didn't like a single Scooby Doo live action. It's not for me.
I did like that. I never watched a cartoon, but I did watch that. And I didn't say so. I've been around. I've literally seen Scooby Doo, but I never on my own watched it. Like click, let me put on Scooby Doo.
Blow your mind. Which one?
Oh, I couldn't.
Because you don't even understand. Look, listen. You don't know how.
I don't want the little kid.
You don't know how deep Scooby Doo goes. Scooby Doo came out in 1967, and then they came up with new ones like every 2 years, like complete different ones, like Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo Adventures, Scooby Doo Mysteries, Where Are You Scooby Doo, the new Scooby Doo Adventures, like shit like that. And then they did the one I told you, they started having celebrities come on there.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah, and that was my favorite. Like, they would have like the Harlem Globetrotters on there, or it was crazy.
That's crazy.
They had the three Stooges. So they ran. I think there was over 10 Scooby Doo animation. I'm talking before the 80s was over, they ran 10 different ones. It was such a popular thing.
Dang.
So it's so weird that
I don't know which one I could have watched. Right? Probably, I don't know.
Because you just found out about Scrappy Doo, and he was like, "Who the hell is that?" I'm like, it's Scrappy Doo.
Yeah, I seen. I didn't know if he was I didn't know what was up with him. I didn't know how he got. Just like you told me on the is it the Flintstones when that alien just came out?
Oh, Gazoo! Shout out to my nigga Gazoo. Yeah,
what was that?
Gazoo. Man, he popped up out of nowhere.
And you keep saying that. What do you mean he popped up out of nowhere?
Literally how he does on the show.
Oh, man.
That's his inception. Is he popped up out of nowhere and then he continued to pop up out of nowhere during random episodes. We should.
Hey, you know what this does?
We should do some CBD and watch it.
Let's
watch the Flintstones.
It just makes the ancient alien thing more of a
thing. Man, what? I never even thought about that. Yo, Gazoo is the proof of ancient aliens.
Right? Hot take.
That's the hottest take. That's the hottest take.
So I let me tell you, I was watching Unsolved Mysteries. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you about this episode I watched, right? Because I just want to know your take. So, you know, how do you trust Unsolved? I mean, they do legitimate crime.
You talking about the good old school Unsolved Mysteries?
Yes, and
where he talks like this,
updated ones,
and we give you a scripted red font,
whatever.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, okay. What
yeah,
about?
Okay, so we're here. We're on Unsolved Mysteries. Siri, boom, play that. Okay, so there's an alien one, which I'm intrigued because
was she abducted? Will she return?
Yeah, because it doesn't seem, because we're doing real stuff, and then I feel like y'all. I mean, because they have legitimate people, and so they had an episode, right, where people are in this town, and they were in different spots in the town, but it seemed, like a quaint small town. They're like where people never leave, but people have money there. Mm-hmm. People have money and never leave. What is that? I didn't know that was a thing.
Where is this small town?
I think it's up north somewhere. One episode was near the in Michigan, like near the Great Lakes, and I think this was kind of up. It was up north for sure, but I'm not sure how close it was to that. So, long story short, people in the town were seeing, like, as we hear on different occasions, the bright light, no sound. Mm-hmm. And things moving rapidly in weird ways that are very, very foreign to us as flying aircraft. So people experience in the town separate instances, same night, called in, people reporting it. This kid said he felt like it overtook him, like telepathically, because but he's not like the only one, and separate instances have not colluded, have in real time, they're like calls into radio stations and into police and different accounts. And like when you tell me like this, because I'm open-minded to it, and still in a way very nice, man, like if it really is a thing, like, man, yeah, it could be a thing. Like, you play yourself out not thinking aliens could be real. Like, that's absurd to think we're the only thing in the universe, but Absolutely. Really confronted with it. Like, man, okay. Okay, hold on. Woo.
I feel like that's exactly how people who believe in God better feel about God.
Right?
Like,
man, are y'all ready for that?
Because y'all never want to hear the crazy nigga on the street who's like, no, I'm back.
Right?
This is me. I just smoke a little crack now. This is me, baby.
Without the crack, even.
I used to drink wine. Now it's just a little kratom, but this is me, baby. This is me, baby. This little absinthe. This is your boy Jay Dizzle. I'm back.
Man.
Because if ever confronted with the rapture and like, man, he came back. It's like Family Guy. He come back and he's 5'6". Like, what? Are y'all ready for that?
Right? Like, man, really? Okay, one, as we said, if Jesus ever came back, he'd been in the mental house a long time ago.
Every fucking time. Every fucking time.
Mental health.
Every fucking time. He'd be in mental health.
He'd be in mental health.
He'd be in mental health.
Because y'all wouldn't take, so what does that mean? Literally just that, what does that mean? Y'all would not take him serious. What would have to happen? So are you really, I mean, either way, like you said, aliens, Jesus, either way, are you prepared for it? I don't know.
Because here's the thing. You came in claiming miracles. So if you come do that shit here, the first thing, what we all want, baby, is the big C. And I'm not talking Capicola. You better cure cancer. First of all, we want it gone. If you can do that, you might not go to the nut house.
Right?
And we should have, okay. Here's the thing. Sebi might have been Jesus. But I'm gonna leave that there.
Okay, we should have we should have some type of test. I was about to say a litmus test. We should have some type of, we should establish, even though, like, some type of checklist, something you have to do. A thing, like, if you're gonna claim you're Jesus, get over here. We gotta
yeah.
36-point trial and test and blood work and this and that.
Right? Because y'all look back at these stories and you go, oh, those who doubted Jesus, how dare they? Like, there's only fucking logical people around. Like, this nigga did not cure no blind person, y'all. I'm telling you. He did not make water. Look, it's sleight of hand. I saw him do it. It's sleight of hand. Jesus just knew sleight of hand. That's the highest take. That nigga knew sleight of hand. Y'all made a whole religion for a nigga who was good at sleight of hand. You know who else was good at fucking sleight of hand? Harry Houdini got punched in the stomach and fucking died.
Dang, that's how he died?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Famously from it's supposed to be one of his things. Like I believe that's exactly how he died, right?
What?
Yeah.
That is
Lived an extravagant life, very unextravagant death.
Yeah, man. Doesn't care. Just
ruptured appendix.
from a punch?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, actually, I take that back.
Just the appendix?
He was doing the underwater trick.
Oh, that's what I okay.
Man, I always thought it's okay. That's my bad, Joe, because I do remember him being punched in the stomach, and that's what I think those are. I might want to look deeper into that because I believe that both of those stories are on the table here.
He couldn't get out of his.
Did Houdini really die after being sucker punched? I'm like, man, that's one of the stories that's always been floating around. So it is there. It is there, and that's the quandary we're in. Is that when I was young, this is how I was told. Days after a fan punched him in his stomach. That's what I remember. He died from appendicitis after being punched in the stomach.
Oh.
But then they have him performing the watery tomb, the Chinese water torture thing, where they locked him in a box and handcuff him. And I remember that because I believe either David Blaine or Chris Angel did that stunt. And they were like, "This is how Harry Houdini died."
Yeah.
In fact, it was David Blaine, and he was like, "This is how Harry Houdini died." So I'm kind of freaked out to do it.
Yeah.
This is how Houdini died. I'm kind of freaked out to do it.
There, I watched.
So I believe she was right. It was the stunt. I believe it was hearsay. I heard as a kid, but the internet picked up on that too. That he was punched in the stomach, and that's how he died. I'm about to die when this chair breaks.
Man.
That's gonna be the end of my little show. It's all good though.
I'm gonna get some wood glue.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what you should do.
Turn to commercial.
Real fast. And we're back. So what's up? What are we talking about now? Where have you been? We haven't been on our channel in a long time. This is gonna go on our channel. Where have we been? We went to Puerto Rico.
We did go to Puerto Rico.
That is one place we've been.
Oh man. Okay, so
where have we been in the past year, guys? She's gonna answer that.
Puerto Rico. Oregon.
For the past year. For the past year. Like Hunter S. Thompson. I just went out there and wrote my rum diaries, but I didn't drink any rum.
I did. That's what I did not have. I said I wanted to have.
What, rum? Oh, I took a tiny sip of Walters. Like a cap full.
Oh, yeah.
Just because to prove, because they said I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was rum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overrated.
I wanted a, what is that, mojito?
Oh, yeah, mojitos, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get
Still one. A beautiful time. It was a beautiful time. Yeah. We had breakfast on the beach.
Oh, my gosh.
Breathtaking. That was breathtaking.
Yeah, that was... I could have stayed there a long time. I could have stayed there.
Yeah, I was about to say you could end that sentence early. I could have just stayed there.
Yeah, like man, I could have just lounged at those big old fluffy those chairs that were out there. We were sitting. Oh man.
So we didn't go to. I'm not gonna tell you where we went. Okay, first of all, because I don't want y'all to blow up the spot with your touristy asses.
Yeah.
Because we did not go anywhere near San Juan. We did go, but that's not where we stayed, and we were only in San Juan for one day for a little bit.
Yeah.
And we took our asses right back to the and it was fire. People were amazing. I'll tell you how it is. I'm popping in Selectos.
Ooh.
So let me tell you about Selectos. If you're ever in Puerto Rico,
please
take your ass to Selectos. Yeah. Listen. Pass the 104 Burger Kings on the way to Selectos and go to fucking Selectos and get you una arroz con habichuela. Okay, you laughing? She's giggling. This giggle hut. She thought it was cute. She thought it was funny. We're coming in here for rice and beans. Yeah, we're coming here for rice and beans, man.
It was so good.
Man. Oh, so good.
Yeah,
so good. Yeah, that shit made me laugh how good that was. Man. That is the best arroz con habichuela I've ever had in my life, and it came out of Selectos. So shout out to Selectos in Puerto Rico and in the area I will not name on here because I don't want y'all touristy asses blowing up the spot with your twerk beads.
Yeah, I had some very good.
I don't even know what twerk beads are, but I like saying that.
You said twerk beans?
I said twerk beads.
Beads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it,
It's
man.
like, it's like you get beads for twerking. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, like Mardi Gras beads.
Yeah, don't bring.
Why y'all showing y'all titties
beads.
for plastic in New Orleans? What's that about?
Right, and then brag about like I got a big old neck, like I'm just popping them titties out.
Man, those are like wholesale, like 2 or 3 cents.
Yeah, you can get like.
Can somebody just throw 3 pennies at you and you will flash them on any other instance? So why?
Right?
Why is New Orleans the state we decided to do this in?
Alcohol.
It's voodoo. That's what it is.
Have you ever been to New Orleans?
Yeah. I told you, yeah, jail visit. Yeah, so jail visit. Outside of that, no. So I went to the hotel room into the jail. Shout out to whatever prison that was. Not jail. I keep saying jail. Whatever prison that was when I was younger. I remember going to do a visit out there, but I don't remember anything about it besides that.
Oh, okay. You didn't like go to New Orleans.
Yeah, no. We went to the prison and we went to the hotel room. That's it. I ate probably McDonald's.
Okay.
Or probably noodles in a cup or in a bowl or on a plate. Or
so
or in a vase.
Noodles all over the place.
All over the place. Don't laugh at my childhood trauma. Don't laugh.
Okay. Cut it. Okay, stop laughing.
There were noodles all over the place, guys.
Would you are you interested in the
Noodles? No. In what?
Like food wise visiting there? Do you have to go to New Orleans?
Here's the thing. New Orleans is white people smothering things that I feel like I could smother better than you anyway. It's just them smothering things.
But not white people, like men, like to the places.
Shouts to white people smothering things, but that's all it is. It's just smothered. No, I mean I love a good red beans and rice, but no, I don't feel like I have to go there. I really don't, because even the best you have to offer me, I haven't been impressed by. Emeril Lagasse, because he was loud and I was a kid.
But what about going to the little spots? You know, the little places and the spots.
The fried chicken. This is the fried chicken spot. What's not Helen's? What is that fried chicken spot out there? The famous fried chicken spot out there. But I don't like. Yeah, I don't know. No, because every time that somebody goes there, that's where they go. And it doesn't seem like something I have to do.
How about beignets?
I've had beignets. I had beignets. I told you my sperm donor's fucking girlfriend had them shipped, like a specific one shipped from a certain restaurant in New Orleans, because she was from New Orleans, and she made them. Willie Mae's Scotch House. Willie Mae's Scotch House.
It's supposed to be fancy? Or
No. It's a little hole in the wall.
Oh.
It's supposed to be good, but that's where everyone goes when they're out there, and I've seen it. I'm just not impressed. I would love for there to be more than just fried chicken and red beans and rice, but every time.
You ain't on the sea. Do you eat crawfish?
I mean, yeah, I do, but I don't have an affinity for it the way I think other people. Man, people who eat crawfish are fanatics. I don't see anybody who eats shrimp like that. Like, I don't see people who eat shrimp to that level of like crawfish people. Man, shouts to y'all. I love a good crawfish tail. I'm not into sucking the head out with you. I don't partake in all the games, in all the reindeer games, but
yeah,
if you just give me the tail part, they have really good tail meat. I thoroughly enjoy that.
What is it akin to?
I would say a shrimp, but yeah, I'd say a shrimp. Very, very much akin to like a shrimp crab cross. It's really good. Here's the thing: I love New Orleans, but I can't trust y'all because you put too many things in your things. Your gumbo have okra and all kind of. I need to be able to control it, and because of the nature of what it is, it's kind of hard to tell. And you don't want to ask nobody. So many ingredients in a gumbo. Like before I eat that, what did you?
Yeah, man, I need to know more.
You were at ingredient 23 before you said okra, and I need to have listened intensely to know that there's something in there not for me.
Yeah.
You might put jowl or something. I don't know. Yeah. This is they don't have anything for me. No. Culinary wise, no, it's not somewhere I need to visit.
Okay.
There, what is his name? The guy who makes the lamb necks.
Oh, what's the one that's called? It's called it's called the Colonel.
Is that the guy that make the lamb neck? My homie from Vice.
Oh no, his is something else.
Yeah, but his restaurant, yeah, I'd fuck with that. I'd fuck with that.
So you're not interested in like gumbo, etouffee, shrimp and
grits? I think I make the best etouffee because I like it how I like it.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then Mimi's, Isaac Toop. There we go, Isaac Toops. Shout out to Isaac Toop. Shout out to Isaac Toop. That's my guy, man.
Top Chef.
Top Chef.
Yeah.
Shout out to Top Chef Isaac Toops. I forgot he's a Top Chef. That's the only person I go out there for. That's who I am interested in.
Yeah.
The Red Beans and Whites that really made Scotch House, yeah, that's cool too. But I really want to go get like a white cloth experience. If I'm gonna go, I want to get something white cloth. Like I know I can get chicken and it's Louisiana fried chicken everywhere. God damn it!
I didn't even think about fried chicken.
Yeah, Popeyes and Louisiana's fried chicken. Like that. Exactly.
It didn't even. I don't even think it's when I think about Louisiana, like food.
You think of the gumbo and shit, yeah.
Yeah, I think about stuff like that. I'm first and foremost, I'm thinking about red beans and rice.
Here's the thing, I have a bias because I'm part Jamaican. So when you say red beans and rice, well, yeah, chop me a stew pea. And I make me a stew peas. I red bean and I rice. I all that. Me not eat no beans. Me I eat peas. Not green, peas, red peas. I eat red peas. I don't eat beans. I eat peas, and they must be stewed.
Stewed peas.
But this is the same. We just make it better.
Yeah,
it's all in the herb and Scotch bonnet.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
We all make different versions of.
We're just using pig part. It roots back to African slave food.
Yeah,
it's just the scraps we were given to make the best thing. So you take the pig parts and you make the beans good and you make it stretch and
it just comes from, like you said, just in that same line. It's the food from Africa.
Yeah.
You know, Africans. You know.
Yeah.
But then it's like you then add what's native to your area, like what grows there, like. You know, we have beans, we have rice, we also have these peppers that grow. We also have this, herb that happens, this seasoning, this.
That's something I want to become more well versed at, and I think people miss a lot too. And like historically, what spice trading?
Yes.
Like the carnage it caused, and and also a lot of the things and cultures it brought together, and a lot of the things that we know and love only exist because of spice trading, turmoil and. Man, it's kind of insane to think that.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. That's why, man, anything culinary related is such a beautiful art form because it literally takes everything from over the world to make it happen.
Yeah.
You can create dishes just from what you have in your backyard in South Dakota, and that's beautiful that you made a locally made plate. But like, man, to make world-renowned food with world-renowned ingredients, the fact that we can ship in sushi from Japan overnight to New York and things like that. Like that's beautiful.
And we take up airspace for things like
absolutely. Beef. Man, so much sushi gets flown in every Friday.
Yeah, man.
It gets flown in.
Ooh.
There's actually I can't remember his name. Shouts to my nigga, man. I can't remember his name, but I'm gonna think of it later on the other podcast, so probably this one. But he is a chef, a sushi chef in New York, who flies every Friday to Japan.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing something like that. Like, what do you mean?
He flies every Friday to the fish markets in Japan to get there at 5 a.m.
That's crazy.
You ain't dedicated to shit. Shut up. You ain't dedicated to nothing. He ready to give you raw fish to that level that he'll take an uncomfortable ass flight from New York to Japan every Friday.
How does he even recover? What's his sleep schedule?
I want to know how are you paying for that, man? You can't justify that. Yeah. You can't justify that.
The cost per plate.
Oh yeah, shout to sushi being the biggest hustle in the culinary industry too, though. But
he ain't even gonna cook about
it's good.
It.
Well, let me not. I'm not like y'all. I'm not gonna pretend that it's great. I tried it and I like either salmon or snapper. I can't remember which one it was. Sashimi, but tuna. Never mind. I only like sashimi tuna, which sounds very bougie. I only like sashimi tuna, but that is what it is. I only like very high end sashimi tuna. Don't give me any rice, just sashimi and only tuna. Everything else is weird. They gave me cold shrimp. That's weird. I'm not a cat.
Not this time.
not any time. She's convinced I was a cat in another life. She has no evidence of this.
Okay, what I'm saying, guys, tell me if you felt like, I mean, yeah, something. Come on.
And that's a lot of nothing.
Hold on. I'm not gonna laugh.
She's being catty. Hop up in the caddy. Cats the musical.
I mean,
catnip. Catheter.
Bridge too far, man.
At this point, we're just making noises in the microphone. We just said catheter. I turned on all this equipment and hit record to tell you catheter guy.
Okay. There's been a few thousands of words before that. Or a few hundred. I don't know. I have no.
That is so true.
Man, he saved your cookie. He saved his...
Chick-fil-A makes excellent cooking.
Yeah, it's a really good cookie.
And listen, the spicy grilled chicken sandwich is the only reason anybody needs to be going to Chick-fil-A.
Goodness, if you haven't, if it, I hope it doesn't go away. Why don't y'all bring it back?
Yeah, it can't
get it if
away.
you can.
I want to talk.
Man.
Chick-fil-A, the guy who washed Lecrae's feet. That guy. If you're the man I need to talk to, would you wash the Christian rapper feet? Could you please make sure that this grilled chicken stay?
The spicy.
The spicy one. Okay?
Yeah.
Siri, who's the man that washed Lecrae feet? I have to ask it like that because it sounds disgusting. I gotta find the Chick-fil-A guy who washed his feet.
It was like a owner, a manager of a store?
I believe it was an owner, a larger owner.
What?
CEO, yeah, right? Dan Cathy, CEO of Chick-fil-A.
Hey.
So I'm talking to you, Dan Cathy. First of all, I appreciate you shining that nigga's shoes. I seen Goodfellas. So, either keep the spicy grilled chicken or go get your fucking shine box. Okay? Go get your fucking shine box. Keep it, man. Please. The people have spoken. You kept the macaroni around. If you're going to keep the unhealthy options, which are delicious as well, keep the healthy options around.
Oh, I forgot they have the Mac.
It's good. I haven't been playing it lately.
Yeah, no.
But it is good. Please, keep the healthy options around. Please.
Yeah.
Because that means it can evolve into like a spicy cool rap.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think y'all heard. I think I lost half the church. I done fucked around, lost half the church with that.
Oh, man.
It's all right. It's all right. I know I fucked around, lost half the church.
Man, y'all do that. I mean, if you could
spicy nuggets,
bust it down and make nuggets, because that's all y'all
that's what
do.
I'm saying, that spicy nuggets.
Just bust it down.
Throw it in the salad. All the different ways.
Man, yeah.
All
that's
the
why I told
different
you
ways.
before this, they had a cold, like, I told you they had a spicy grilled filet, but it was like cold and they would put it on the salad. And that's the only way you could find it. It was so random.
That's so amazing. Don't be
And it wasn't the same one exactly.
Don't be scared of a little flavor, Chick-fil-A.
Man, y'all, please.
Don't be scared.
Please.
Please stop being scared of flavor.
Keep the spicy, y'all.
Keep it, okay? Because it's necessary. The grilled is good, but you showed me flavor, and I'm not going back.
Yeah,
I'm not going back. I won't.
Man.
Yeah, I won't go back. Did that burn? I need that. Because it's a good spice, too.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah, mine was good spicy right now today. That I
you
just
hear me?
had.
I sound like a fiend. Do you understand me? let me not even hold y'all. I don't even eat Chick-fil-A to that extent. You sound like I eat this shit every day. Like,
yeah, no.
I don't even know when the last time I had it, but this shit is smacking.
A few days ago.
Before that.
Day before
that.
Okay,
there you go. So 6 months ago, I hadn't had it for 2 weeks. Okay.
Man.
No, I wish I could eat Chick-fil-A way more. Even though I only get the grilled things, like I still wish I ate it more. I wish I could eat it more. I'm tempted. Their macaroni tempts me.
Yeah. I found a new love for it. And then they have the diet lemonade too. Like, y'all are trying to do something. Y'all trying to give people options. Like, just keep the spicy grilled around.
Diet lemonade to smacker.
Yeah, it's growing on me.
I just had it with the ice cream mix.
Oh yeah, you did have that.
Cute little cheat day aperitif. No, that really was excellent. That was so fucking good. That one, man, I was thinking about that. That bitch was good. For everybody out there drinking alcohol, killing your body, that drink was for you. I had a sweet treat. It probably gave me cavities, but
okay.
besides spiking my insulin, I'm gonna be all right, y'all. I ain't gonna make no stupid decisions or mash up my car.
Right? Man, that's something. To be an adult that doesn't drink, it's so weird.
It's new. I haven't been doing it for long. I appreciate it. I feel like everybody is like discriminating against me all the time. No, I want to talk about it as a teetotaler.
Right?
I want to have meetings for other people who don't drink. Because you go out in public and these motherfuckers is pushy.
Man, they look at you crazy too.
You don't want fermented alcohol? Are you sure? Yes, bitch, I'm sure. Give me water. Why is that strange that I asked for what my body was made 70% of?
Y'all just assume. You just assume. Are we gonna start off with margaritas
we
today?
Hey, let me start y'all off. Let me tell you about the house special on the drinks today.
Y'all don't tell me about other drugs like that.
Yeah, right. I feel like if you're gonna do that at Waffle House, then when they come out, hey, before you get the waffle, would you like to test a little methamphetamine? We have a little Molly, a little Flocka, a little crocodile. I can go shit in the bag and have some Jankum cracking for you. Like,
ooh,
seriously though, it's like it's a drug like anything else. So stop pressuring me, you fucking pushers.
Man, it is, and people are gonna be like, oh, this is not a drug. Man, it is. What it does to your body, what it does to your mind.
I just want to ask y'all, what kills more people than that and tobacco?
Man,
as far as drugs go. What kills more people than that in tobacco?
Bad food.
Yeah, bad food. Yeah, the bad food is what's gonna be tied. That's the other drug.
I don't know my dating numbers, but I mean
that's the 3-way tie.
That's what's
because it's all heart disease, and those are all stemming from that.
And so much is just a circle of you say you want to drink, you want to smoke, you want to have bad food.
Yeah, and I was a part of that, so I can attest to that being very true.
Yeah.
Drinking with smoking was hand in hand. So when you stop smoking cigarettes, whichever you do first, you realize the other gotta go because it doesn't make sense anymore. Yeah. It just doesn't make sense. You don't want it. And that's why at the same time for me, I was like, I'm going to stop drinking. I was like, well, that means... I'm going to stop cigarettes. And I was like, oh, that means no drinking either. Because then what the fuck are you going to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was so weird. Like, it was something to think about. Because now I don't fucking think about it.
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
Damn,
it was going on 3 years.
It feels like not that long.
I mean,
but also I don't think about it.
Yeah, like.
And I just told y'all I drank earlier, but.
I mean, literally, that was. I mean, it's
that's
not
the only drink I had, and when I say drink, it was literally not the cap, not even the cap full.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I took a little sip.
A sip out of the cap.
I did.
Yeah.
Somebody said I wouldn't, so I got drunk on them, plastered. And took about 13 milliliters of alcohol straight to the neck, baby. Woo! Kappa, Kappa, Kappa forever. That's my sorority, y'all.
Oh. Yeah, so shout out to you.
Shout out to me.
You know, that no cigarettes, no alcohol.
Yeah, that's heavy. Because it is a Friday night.
Healthy.
I'm about to hear a bunch of cars going of drunk people who are inconsiderate.
Yeah.
Of the fact that I want to drink my sugar juice in peace.
Right. I mean, it's so normal. It's scary how normal it is.
Yeah, it is oddly normalized.
And
it is very much so, because then you realize that any adult event is essentially just a way to sell you alcohol.
Yeah, it's
every sport outing, even like as long as kids aren't the main thing, like at a recital maybe not, but everything else is like, yeah, we got you.
Yeah,
we got you with big alcohol. To the point that they'll give you alcohol at a restaurant and send you home, and then a 17-year-old, 18-year-old who's serving you has to gauge if you're too drunk to go home or not. And
that they can't. Can they do? Have they changed that? They should have changed that.
What?
That they can. They shouldn't be able to serve them. They can't. They should be able to be 21.
Yeah, it is 21. I'm over here being over dramatic and hyperbolic, but the fact
Texas,
that
Texas is wild. You never know.
Here's the thing: a 21-year-old. I was 21. Like I don't. Unless you like grew up in a household with alcoholics, which I did not. I grew up in a single mother house who did not drink anything. You don't really know what everybody drunk looks like.
Yeah.
You don't know what somebody's limit is. You don't know when you're cutting somebody off before their limit. You don't know when you're cutting them off after and putting people in danger. It's a risky game to play, and there's really no point in playing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. And it's essentially to make more money. Of course we know that, but also like when you drink it and it impairs your judgment, you'll buy more food. You'll stay like little stupid shit. Like, is that really worth that for the $17 Johnny gonna pay for the fucking fried asparagus? No, it's not, because he's gonna crash his Hellcat listening to Mandem. It's not worth it. But
yeah, no, I hate how normalized it is here. It's scary because, if you're gonna do alcohol,
if you're gonna do it,
if you open the door. Well, it should be all, but they are talking decriminalizing federally marijuana.
They decriminalize marijuana federally. That means I can smoke hash freely now. I can stop being scared that I smoke the finest hash. Yeah. Cause shit, I'm tired of acting like I got a bad earwax problem when I walk through the goddamn airport.
Okay. See, now you making it hot. Good man.
Digging all in my earwax, trying to pull out this shit, flying across state lines. Are we done with that, y'all? Can I live and stop pretending I have toe fungus?
Can I live?
Sitting there putting it in my toes, trying to act like I got toe fungus. Walk across.
Yeah, this is another case of hyperbole. Disclaimer.
I'm gonna say I love you. You said decriminalize earlier.
What?
You said decriminalize.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
Decriminalize.
I know you said decriminalize.
Oh, I got it on Beautiful Beat
footage. I know. I'm gonna play it back when we're done. What's the time? 7:27. Okay, I'm gonna play it back because I remember. Ooh. Yeah. We can come back with that. And here's the thing. Y'all know she did. Because I let it go. I was like, that was crazy. I love you too much to let that go. I love you too much to let that go.
Well, as soon as he said it confused me. I don't think it's that word.
So, I just got off the phone with John B.
Okay. So,
And
man, you don't have to cut dates. What are you thinking about, John B? Like,
I'm trying to get him for your birthday to sing you a little tune.
Damn. He only has that one song, that one time.
Rhinestone Cowboy.
There'll be people in the man. He said Rhinestone Cowboy.
Oh, yeah. I'm a rhinestone cowboy. That's not Johnny B.
I thought you were talking about John B.
Johnny Bernakis.
Who is that?
I have no fucking clue. I just made that up.
Okay. All right. Then I thought you were talking about Johnny Cash for a second. I don't know.
Is that nigga not a doornail?
Johnny Cash?
Is he not?
What's a doornail?
He dead ass?
What are you saying to me?
Dead ass a doornail? Is that some people say?
Oh, okay.
That was probably a crazy way to say it.
That was so good. I mean, yes.
Yes, it was crazy, or yes, Johnny Cash is dead.
Both.
That's how I thought.
Like I was supposed to know what that meant.
I don't even know what this is related to, but like that's a good time to say rest in peace to Lenny from Motorhead.
Damn.
Nigga died so many years ago. It's just I never got to say it on the podcast.
Okay, I mean,
and Dimebag Darrell.
Hey, I know.
Hey, you know.
Man, Andrew was so sad.
Yeah, shout out to Dimebag, man.
Dimebag Darrell, dude. And it's literally okay.
Drink a black tooth grin in the memory of Dimebag Darrell. I'm not going to because I don't drink, but you should drink one for him.
Right, because we know you drink.
Black tooth. I know you do.
Dirty dog.
You try to put that's not. This is a little bit of wine. I have one. No, shut up.
Everybody think, yeah, like I don't really drink, but I do socially, and sometimes Fridays I like to have wine, and Saturdays, but I don't do it on Sunday. But every once in a while during the week I do, but I don't drink like that.
Here's the new joke: is y'all be, I drink socially. Yeah, your ass be on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, scrolling and drunk.
Why doing nothing? Set the phone up. Hey y'all, what y'all doing tonight?
Just scrolling it. Yeah, you're just scrolling and kill a bottle of, what's that glass that you could pour a whole bottle of wine in one glass? Bitches be out there in a big sweater drunk with a y'all be making wine drunk look. Shout out to women, because I used to drink wine, and when I did I would drink 2 bottles by myself to the neck in one sitting. A little bit to cook with, like 2.5. Y'all be making wine drunk look like so much sexier than it is. It's like my least favorite drunk. It gives me a headache every time. It dries my mouth. I feel very uncool. Like, y'all be creating like real cozy looking settings being wine drunk. Like oversized socks and big sweater. I believe these things started out regular size and you went to take wine naps and woke up and now your collar hang off your shoulder. So that's now your socks all stretched out. You try to take them off. You try to take them off like that. I've been there. I woke up no pants in an oversized sweater in a messy bun. That's a Bordeaux bun. A bottle of Bordeaux.
That's gonna be the new trend.
The Bordeaux bun.
That's gonna be how Hailey Bieber rocks her Bordeaux bun.
Bordeaux bun. You heard it here first. Y'all be drunk. Show us your new drunk dude. I'll be stretching y'all clothes out, taking drunk naps.
Right. They tell like homegirl, hey girl, I'm finna stretch my clothes out and then take a drunk nap.
Not in that order. I'm about to take a nap to stretch my clothes out. Just got a new sweater. Gotta break it in, y'all. Got a bottle of wine in the glass that holds a full bottle of wine. They was really selling them bitches for $20 a crack, and I was gonna give me 2 of them.
Wine?
Yeah. No, the glasses that hold a bottle of wine.
Oh my goodness.
So I could mash both of those bottles of wine I used to drink in 2 glass sitting. So I could only say, I only have a couple glasses of wine on the weekend. I only have a couple glasses of wine. That's the woman who only have a glass of wine. It's the one that holds the whole bottle.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
You're drinking a fish bowl of sangria over there.
What is you said the drunk feels different?
Yeah, to me
the intoxication of it.
Yeah, very much so, because it gets strong. It's very strong. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people give this misconception, like, oh, wine's cute. You can like, man, wine is terribly strong. And when I first started drinking it, I did not understand that. Like the same volume of other alcohol do not hit you the same. Like man, wine will punch you in your shit. Wine will lay you out. Like it's a very different drunk, and because of the nature of it, it doesn't taste as bad as other alcohols. Like you can drink it relatively fast. Like that was my thing. I could smash wine very fast, but when it catch you, it's like when they call Rodney King. Like it's not pretty. It's not pretty when that bitch catch you. It's not pretty. And it's an all at once thing. You ever had something that they hit you like all at once and all at once? That's why that wine nap is I've taken that wine nap. I've looked like stretch sweater girl before. I woke up with one sock off of a wine nap.
With a messy bun, with a Bordeaux bun.
Man, my Bordeaux bun. That's when my hair was long.
Yeah.
That's when my hair was long, so I have my Bordeaux bun. I had my oversized sweater, and I had literally woke up with one sock before. I think the only time I woke up like that from being intoxicated was from drinking wine. Again, it goes so fast. Y'all know what I'm talking about too. It goes down so smooth, especially y'all women out there that drink like dessert wines, which most women do. Dessert wines are sweeter wines, usually white wines, paired with fishes and things too. And they're like your Moscatos, your Sauvignon Blancs, and your shit like that. They tend to be sweeter, so they give like these ridiculous headaches. These ridiculous headaches, because they're so sweet. So they give these ridiculous headaches. They like are kind of a part of wine anyway, but when they're dessert wines, they're far more ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so unnecessary. It's just an unnecessary thing. Y'all make it look real cute when y'all be drinking wine, and it's not. It's like when you just smoke crack at Starbucks. Like it's you're making it look very different than it is, my friend. That's not.
Oh. What like?
We're gonna call this episode "Crack at Starbucks." Yes. Now we know what it's called.
Crack at Starbucks is hilarious.
Smoking crack at Starbucks. Episode 1 of Gray Matters is called "Smoking Crack at Starbucks."
It's really the nuance in that situation. It's really the importance.
We were somewhere downtown at a very nice place, and there was well, at the Starbucks, we were told that a crackhead had previously locked himself in the bathroom downtown and was smoking crack.
Man.
Remember with the
Yeah.
And then we were actually in another place, a very nice little sandwich spot that we go to sometimes. And there was probably a crackhead in there smoking cigarettes. Probably crack too.
Right.
Probably locked himself in there.
And locked himself in there, right?
Yeah,
They couldn't get him out.
And I just want to know, how come when like I, non-crack smoker, never smoked crack. Pride myself in being a sharp individual. 10 fingers, 10 toes. iPhone, GPS can never find a good bathroom downtown, and crackheads are finding prime real estate. The 2 nicest bathrooms in downtown, they have now smoked crack in.
Man,
how do y'all find these places? These are gems of places. Do you know one of those places I had to find like on a list of the best? Like it's a hidden gem out here. How do you know? How's your taste in restrooms and Art Deco decorum led you to smoke crack in such a posh establishment?
That's hilarious. That's why we had to search. They keep on messing up the good bathrooms.
Stop fucking up the good bathrooms, man.
Man, child, use it or lose it, dude. Don't abuse it.
Okay.
Make it fucking what?
We're about to be out. We're about to leave.
Oh man, my cheeks hurt too much. Oh, I feel like it's
Yeah, we out, y'all.